Hello, everyone, and welcome in to the divisional round of the Armchair Football League playoffs. I am joined here by Johnny. How are you doing today?
All right. Nice. Good to be back in my home.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Make sure you keep a glass of water by your thing. Just like you're in the movie Science. You never know if you're gonna need it.
That'll do the trick. Just
It,
a
it'll
nice
just
tall glass of water.
just tall glass of water. Make sure you fill that thing to the brim. Not too high. You don't want to spill too much, but I was actually just watching that movie the other day. I don't know, I had a Shyamalan thing. I was like, hey, you know what? Signs. Hadn't seen it since I was like a kid, but
Yeah,
it holds up pretty good, I
good
think.
movie.
Yeah.
Does Derek Carr have the juice today?
Well, listen, the bar is in the basement. 48.8 passer rating on the season coming into the day. Now, of course, they did have him in a running back number, so maybe he didn't think he was a quarterback anymore, and maybe that's why his pass rating sucked. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's only up from here.
a big hit on Eckler on that one.
Ooh, nice run there. Could have been stopped for a loss. But yeah, I mean the Giants, down some pass rush. They got to rely on Anthony Jennings here on the edge. He's had some big ACFL moments. He is kind of a sort of random ACFL legend to an extent. He had a big run with the Jags 2 seasons ago, where he had a few sacks. It was like, who's this guy, right? And now he's here in a playoff game getting the start. So they're hoping to harness a little bit of that magic. Um, and then, of course, you have some friendly fire here as their former GM Vic facilitated Derek Carr getting here, who they now
Huh.
face.
We'll see if that comes back to bite him, or the Giants will owe Vic a fruit basket.
Yeah, either Vic is never gonna have to bring anything to Cookout again, or he is never getting invited.
Well, so far it's going well for the Giants.
Yeah, 100%. That's a big stop. I do think it's a little concerning that they couldn't stop the run early. Um, Even without Hendrickson, I think that's something they expected to do, and they got cooked there on that first series of downs. So maybe something to go back to the drawing board as you kind of exit the scripted plays here. Like maybe the run game's going to have to be our main advantage, which they didn't have as an advantage in any of their other matchups, really.
Yeah.
And what a
Well, this
sophomore
is
season for Stroud here, as you can see.
yeah.
Impressive numbers.
It's definitely been a brutal stretch for the Eagles. I mean, we spent most of the regular season not arguing, but wondering if they could complete the task of going undefeated. But the injuries to Jalen Hurts have really put them behind the eight ball here in the postseason.
All right, well, he's going to be okay, but man, they could not have afforded another weapon injury. That'd have been their top three weapons out. I mean, Slayton maybe is ahead of Tolbert still. So, okay, three of the top four weapons out if he had been out for a long term. In some ways, I guess injuries are kind of the story of this game. Giants missing their weapons, missing their top, defensive back, and then missing their top pass rusher as well. Like, truly
Well,
struggling, these teams.
both teams forced the punt here on their first possessions. The Eagles at least got a first down on theirs. Giants unable to get one on their end.
Yeah, the first run. I mean, Micah Parsons, what an amazing year. Uh, Tracking a unanimous All Pro right now,
Yep,
which I mean,
30 sacks will do that.
yeah, which it was only in question because somebody didn't see him. So
Yeah.
it's like we was like, are you sure? Like you
Yeah,
would.
that's just like the one person who decides not to, vote for like
Oh,
Derek Jeter for the Hall of Fame or
which Jeter didn't deserve it, so that was fair. That person was base. But yeah, the unanimous thing in baseball always would make because you get 10 votes. It's like the top guy. Like, how do you all not vote for him? Like, it's literally a
yeah,
principle thing. And Eckler is dominating right now.
yeah. I never understood it because it's how do you know that that's the one guy who votes no?
Oh,
How is you know what I mean? Like if multiple people are going to go with like, oh, I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, or I don't think he's a unanimous selection, so I'll be the no vote. How does it not end up being like, oh, 10 people had the same thought, so you got 10 no votes this time?
So we saw Anthony Jennings go to the tunnel, so I hyped him up, and he's done for the day. So that will come down to D'Angelo Malone or Dylan Horton. Horton I liked a lot coming out of the draft. So honestly,
Oh,
oh no,
he's going all the way.
that is the All-Pro in real life Xavier McKinney making the
Wow.
first big splash play of the day. The pick six puts the Giants on the board. Vindication for the paycheck there.
And what's funny is because of the QB injury, I don't know if teams are rooting against the Eagles. Like if they're like, all right, somebody get the Eagles out because they got the backup QB, we don't have to deal with them. Or if you're like, no, I kind of hope they keep squeaking by.
I mean, the whole NFC is kind of like this to an extent. They've got an injury, maybe less so for the Niners specifically, but just they've got something going on. It's like, well, I mean, they're not really the same team I'd be the most scared of.
Yeah,
Giants, like I said, losing their weapons, down Hendrickson. They're like a team that's like, I mean, if I have to play them, like I'd rather them play 'em like this.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but yeah, I think I would always bet on the team that just doesn't have a quarterback as the one I'd like to play.
Yeah. So I think that Bert is at least currently starting to find best gift basket websites.
Yeah, he's put the Google out there. He hasn't really scrolled
Yeah,
too far down. You gotta get to the second page to find the good ones, but he's kind of
yeah,
just
yeah,
perusing the first ones. All the dumb ads, all that. The fake ones.
yeah,
He's looking for the $10 one first.
yeah.
And Dexter fucking Lawrence, everybody.
Whew. Wow.
He is the anchor of the entire thing. If he's gonna have a good day, there's just nothing these Eagles are gonna do to stop him.
Oh,
Ooh, St. Brown gets his lick back there.
yeah, if you're the owner of one of these, middling quarterbacks, the last thing you want to see them is drift back in the pocket.
It's usually not a great omen for sure. At least this time he didn't turn his back. See, that's the thing that Kirk does that pisses me off. He turns his back like a full 180. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
look at the field. You're not that good. You're not that guy.
No, I think that's the way you beat the Jets. I think you should do that a lot today.
You think so? All right, I'll let him know. See, the thing is, you're asking for it, right? But if he pulls around and fucking whips a touchdown, you're gonna
Rips
be
it, yeah.
so mad. You're gonna be so fucking mad.
He's gonna do that, and I'm gonna lose. It's like the last play of the game, and you'll win because of it.
Dude, it's kind of the same shit. Ooh. Oh
Oh,
no, drop
wait, did he
that.
catch it?
He caught it, but he lost 3 yards because he caught it.
The one
Ugh.
time that animation happens.
Well, the Titans got one on me. Tipped straight up in the air and caught
Yeah,
it for the touchdown. JSN.
yeah,
But that was kind of how it happened with Kirk in the Titans game. Is he just completely sucked and then just whipped a dime. Oh,
yeah.
Goddard.
That's a brutal 3rd and 14 to give up.
So
Gets him across midfield.
once again they moved the ball. Um,
Yeah.
so can they avoid disaster once more? Oh
First down
man,
again. Big game.
it vacated the middle of the field there. I don't know where the
Yeah.
linebackers were. The upside of a
The
pick
inter-
six is your defense won't get tired because of the turnover. It's so funny.
the interception might have tapped Derek Carr into his Nick Foles
and,
level.
and now we cook. Come back. Underdogs.
Got him right where you want him.
It's another good early series of downs from the Giants here. Flowing to the ball well, but don't relax. Stay after them.
Oh, pressure finally starting to come. No pressure at all, really. Jesus.
And
So
a
much time to throw.
completion. Jeez. Great job
Wow.
by AJ Brown working back to the football there. But
Great job
what
by
a
Carr to stay patient
and
too.
this is somewhat of a patchwork line here from the Eagles. Down by Lotta, it's a bit of a scramble at left tackle, and basically one on one, Evan Neal, going back to his college position, holds Thibodeau and gives them all the time in the world. That's a great rep there. Oh, that's not good. Oh,
Whoa.
luckily there was two guys there instead of one.
Oh,
Fortunate yet again to walk out with points.
just three
Like I
points. Yeah.
mean, like they tried to throw two picks there on the goal line, so I think the Eagles are happy they got points at all, and let their defense tee back up and see if they can get short field.
Yep.
So the last time these teams played, full out, it was a low scoring affair. It was I think it was 13-10 or something like that, 14-10 maybe.
Hmm.
So you feel good about their defense lined up. You know, the Steelers have won a game with just field goals. You know, playoff game even.
Oh, I thought he was going to get around it. That was going to be a nicer return. But yeah, I mean, if anything, if you're looking at the Giants, because they were 0-2 against Philly this year, so this is the second time this postseason we've had a divisional matchup. We had the Jets Bills last week, so hopefully the Giants are trying to recreate some of that with the Jets and not be able to go 0-3 against your division rival.
This is the third time actually. The Niners had lost twice to the Rams.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that one.
Usually, when we see these playoff matchups, at least historically the ACFL in the division, they just split before to get
Yeah,
here. So it's weird to see these sweeps this frequently playing each other.
yeah,
And it's kind of funny because in at least two of those cases, you would argue that the team that got swept would have been the favorite coming into the game.
yeah,
Maybe more of a toss up for this game, but just with having their quarterback, I'd give Giants the edge.
yeah. He wants it
Ooh,
deep. Nice
great
throw.
route. Right in the soft spot of the zone. Beautiful work there. I think that's going to be Slayton who got it.
This is a big game for Stroud too, because at least here in the ACFL universe, you look at that draft class. Bryce Young, as a rookie, was already able to make it to an NFC Championship game. He's on the doorstep of going back to a second one. So I think Stroud, just for legacy's sake, it's not a huge game, but you want to get there to start, lining up in that foot race with Bryce Young.
I mean, it will set up the duel of the number one, number two picks in the
Yeah,
conference championship, potentially, of course.
yeah,
Young's got quite the test coming up later today anyway, so it's certainly
yeah.
not like it's going to be a cakewalk for him. But a red zone trip for the Giants. I thought he was throwing that short to the tight end. I
I
was like,
did
oh
too.
my god, we're throwing a pick six. And nope, just
I
out
had
to
the
Slayton.
same thought.
We both at the same time pause. Oh no.
Little space here to get a first down too. Well, probably won't get that close.
And another tight end down, Calcantara. Do we see Dawson Knox come back in? They'd be down to two or one tight ends, depending. Maybe get to see some Matt Peart time, as there is no Dawson Knox, it looks like. That's 81.
Oh, float
Oh,
one
no.
up. Oh
What
man,
a play in the end zone. Is
I
that
hate that high
Hamilton? Oh,
throw.
Witherspoon, sorry. Hamilton. Is Anyway, Devon Witherspoon. Uh, what a play.
That high throw in the end zone just it never
That one at
works.
least I thought, like, just because of, like, it could have been trying to lay over the top of somebody. It wasn't like that they're
Yeah,
dead stopped 100%, but you have two guys in the same area, and
yeah,
Witherspoon, great corner, making a play on the ball there. Love to see it.
yeah. I thought that at least would have been like a jump ball, and it just it doesn't get caught. It just bobbles around or something. But yeah, that was
Well, we saw it on the other end. A lot of those end up being there's two defenders in the area. They just deflected from each other. In this
yeah,
case, it was just again two giants in the area, and it doesn't go well for them.
yeah.
And it was deep in their own territory turnovers that killed them last time. It's what a throwing
Great,
catch.
really
Jeez.
great job holding on to that by AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is having one of those kind of performances for sure. He had the big bailout to get them to their
Yeah,
goal to go. That one, which is a monster. But it was the two Stroud fumbles in matchup one that allowed that game to be decided without an extra points from the Eagles. Two field goals taken off the board because he turned it over deep in their own territory or deep in, you know, Eagles territory.
yeah.
So, not a great trend to start here.
Eckler doing a very good job on the ground.
Pound the rock, hit him with those deep intermediate balls, and it's a recipe to win.
Very good play calling here from the Eagles offensive coordinator. Nice mixing it up. Oh, gotta gotta catch that, but a low throw, kind of hard to get for Granson.
I believe that's his second drop as well. He had a basically the exact same
Yeah,
route and same throw, it just didn't reel it in both times. What a
play
block from
action,
Eckler. Oh my
really great
lord.
throw.
Eckler finishes the play action, does a 180, and catches the edge rusher before he can get the car. Oh man,
Oh,
Awuzie. What a jump on that one. That's a great hit there, I believe Mustafa. Oh, Jones.
Jones. Yeah,
Mustafa's 37 maybe.
yeah.
I thought it was a 30 number, but maybe I'm wrong altogether. I've been known to be wrong altogether a couple times in my life. St. Brown again, down to the three. Can they execute on this goal to go situation? I'd like to see them try to run it again. Last time they went
Yeah.
all pass, and it did look great. But I hate this formation more than anything you could possibly imagine.
And
Oh,
looks it up. Got it.
I don't know how Campbell doesn't get depth there. Nobody threatening him. That's a pick right there. He didn't even layer that thing. But Campbell was just sitting on, I guess, that flat route coming in eventually. But a good read, good throw, Eagles. After failing to score the touchdown, and then the Giants drive, it looked like this game might get away from them. But the Witherspoon play, and then the drive by Carr, they're on top, 10-7.
10 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes. I love my favorite. I love a good, nice long drive.
I do like that that drive would take like 7 minutes in real life, and it's three.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, we
All
gotta
right,
shake it off. Goldfish
CJ
memory.
Stroud. Got to regain some momentum here.
Oh, we got Alec Ingold in. Hell yeah. Oh no, we don't. They lied. Oh my. You're just begging to go down the whole time. CJ Mosley was happy to oblige. Oh no.
Oh my
Witherspoon
God,
again.
CJ Stroud.
Stroud, the last one to beat, and he will get him down at the 4 yard line. But Devon Witherspoon making his presence felt in a huge way. The end zone interception, and now gets it right back 3 plays later.
Yeah,
Well, three, defensive plays later. Gonna get the pick. Sitting
brutal
on it.
decision. brutal.
That is an elite level pick here. Like you don't see
Yep.
that one get caught too often. Occasionally they'll get in and deflect it, but that's pretty rare even too. That is an excellent jump on the ball because that's not even really late, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's not a great route per se. It's not even really late, but that's just an excellent, put your foot in the ground and go. And Odell Beckham Jr. the
Right away.
touchdown. The former Giant hurting his former team here, getting in the end zone.
And I think Bert has officially closed the gift basket
Yeah.
window.
Oh, 100%. He's getting a present in the mail, but it's not going to be one you want to open.
It's going to be more of the Billy Madison variety.
Yeah, Pressure's correct. I love how the Eagles' offense has scored all the points so far.
Yeah. Big drive
Yo,
here for
there you
Stroud
go.
and the Giants. Getting around the outside. A nice run. Wow. Good start to the drive.
Good to have Pollard back here. His first game back. I think he's missed about 5 games for him. Good to see him get going there. That's not good. That is not good
Nope.
at all. As soon as he took that little slide step right, I was like, oh no, that
Yep.
does not look right. Witherspoon got him seeing ghosts out there. Oof.
All right, good
That's
answer.
it's a
Third and
well-earned
five
first down there
situation.
by Hyatt. Oh man.
I'm pretty sure the Eagles got the ball first, so it ain't over yet. If you can get a touchdown here, you get the ball back. You know, just got to get some momentum back here.
Oh, there you
Good
go. They,
rip.
they hit him on
Good
the
rip.
Waddle route there. Waddle takes that to the house, but Slayton's
Yep.
still going to reel it in.
Nice rip.
They're so confident in that play. He doesn't even finish the play action and look. He just turns and rips it before
Yeah.
it's done.
Good
Oh,
block on the outside. First down.
Mosley is delivering some shots in the middle, though.
Yeah.
He is making everyone pay for their extra yard.
You punch it in here, you get a chance to get the ball back too.
Oh,
Pulls
what a
out. Got him.
ball.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah. Wandale Robinson scraping across the middle of the end zone here. Yeah, that's a good ball for sure. Great answer, too. I mean, things look bad. They got that third and
Yeah.
5. They pick it up barely, and the confidence was right back in them, ready to sling that
Yep.
thing.
Confident throw there too. He's starting to feel it a little bit. And yeah, you got 4 timeouts here with a 2-minute warning. You get the ball back and take the lead here in the half and get the ball back. So
I mean, they gave
still a
up
lot of
at least a
football.
17-point swing, right? Off the two shot picks. 3 points off the board, 14 for them.
Yep.
Bounce back, and you're still only down 3. Big picture wise, as long as you keep your composure, this game is far from over. I think that's a great job by that offense.
Yep.
Now it's the defense's turn. They need Thibodeau or Dexter Lawrence to get Carr on the ground. They got to set
Yeah.
this offense behind the schedule here.
I think you got to hold them at least a field goal here.
Is that you?
Put
Your brush is in the middle. It's in here. But you don't have to brush your teeth right
Yeah.
Red Sox joining the
Every
stream
day.
here.
now. Okay.
This one.
I don't think he knows he's
Brush my
on. If you wanna mute him.
teeth. And I
We're
never
just
brush.
getting the youth analysis here.
The Nickelodeon broadcast here.
Yeah.
All right, they ran the ball, so they might be just playing for the punt. Brilliant
Yeah.
news for the Giants, but we'll see if they flip it back into gear. I mean, 3rd and 5 would be weird to play for the punt, but Madden is weird.
Yeah, if you can get if they pass it, you can get an incompletion here. You're rolling.
You
Caught
know,
it.
you don't get too many incompletions after that guy.
Yeah.
he kind of holds on to that thing.
And this is the scary thing with the Eagles though. Like even with just Carr at quarterback, they're still a really tough team to beat. They can kill you with the weapons on the outside. Their defense is just so strong. So like even though you might be like, all right, this is how I want to face them, they're still one of those teams where you're like, I just don't know if I really want to face them.
Oh,
Oh wow, what a drop!
and that was, I think, a great defensive call. They called the corner blitz,
Yeah,
and he was free, and he just runs into the back of his own guy. I think they get the sack there if he doesn't mess up his rusher lane there and get himself
yeah.
locked. That was a good call. I like the aggressiveness there, but it took too long.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, he's gonna reel
Go
that
to
in.
AJ Brown. When in doubt, go to AJ Brown.
Yeah, they got to get 2 on him. I think you got to send it 2, and hopefully you can make someone else make a mistake, like you
Yeah,
saw Goddard do. But well,
wide open AJ Brown.
yeah.
You gotta hold him to 3. If you give up a touchdown here right at the end of the half, then you're just playing catch up.
Uh,
And I don't think that's the game you want to play.
Not with Micah Parsons rushing you.
No.
I do not like that look at the top of our screen at all. Looking
Bottom
like
left,
single
bottom.
high top of the
Yeah.
screen.
Yep.
They didn't go to him. They did roll over,
Oh,
but
he
Goddard
walks
wide
into the end
open.
zone.
Ah, they covered up what I thought was going to be the Achilles heel that play because I mean he dusted
Yeah.
him off the ball, but they both beat him off the ball. That's rough. Just a weirdly over aggressive play call from the Giants there. I mean, we saw the press man at the very top, but they ran it in the slot too, and both of them got cooked.
Now, I don't know what the game's going to do for the Giants here. They're probably going to have them try to go for it a little bit, but you could
Oh,
get yourself into trouble
I'd
here.
100% try to go for it. Field goal is perfectly in range of 37 seconds, even with Madden
Yeah.
taking 20 seconds to get the snap. You got 3 plays to take your shots at it.
Yeah.
I think you got to try. 3 plays, 4 if you get out of bounds. That's a good blitz, and that's not a good decision. Then I probably would have taken it to half after that play, honestly.
Yeah.
But the looping blitz
You
scared
got
them.
single high. You got some press here.
But they don't got
Maybe
the
a
dudes
chance.
that beat press.
No, but maybe you get one lucky one. Oh, he could have caught that. Oh man.
Witherspoon got the hand in there first. Yeah, that's it.
Man.
It's not the green flag like it is for the Eagles. They don't got the weaponry to do that. If you get Waddle
Yep.
out there, that's who you're looking for. But oh, what a run!
Oh.
Oh, in inches though.
Yeah, you can't really go.
There's no reason to go for it. Like even if you
Yeah.
get it, you're calling your timeout. You get one more shot to get in there. It's way too risky for the
Yeah.
situation. I'm usually all about going for it, but in that case, it's just like
And you're already in. Like if you don't get it, they're already in field goal range pretty much. So
yeah, and you're going down 2 touchdowns. It's already bad enough
yeah.
going down 2 scores.
Well, that'll do it for the first half.
What an up and down roller coaster ride here. I think you're very encouraged by what you're seeing from Carr if you're Philly.
Yeah.
Like, they need him to play this kind of way to win a Super Bowl. He shook off the rust essentially on that first drive, but since then it has been, doing exactly what you need him to. Get the ball the weapons,
Yep.
execute, and they're doing a great job. I mean, I think the Giants' offense is playing fine. Like they had the
Yeah,
turnovers, but like I don't think there's really anything to say to them except for just, I mean, you're just hoping to weed out the turnovers,
yep.
keep yourself in this game. But the defense, I mean, you've got to find an answer for these weapons. Your
Not even
secondary is
not,
better than this. You gotta man up and start playing some better coverage. Essentially, that's all it is.
not even that, but the ground game too. The Eagles have been able to run all over you, which has opened up a lot of the passing game. I think.
That's a good point. It's kind of all around right now. The Giants defense needs to hit this half hard.
Yep.
Alkengold, the goat. Ooh, Carl Optus down though, so we are on to Carl Lawson, edge two. He'll be fine though. Our two biggest injuries so far this game have been close misses on the long term of it, as Dawson Knox is back in. And
Oh,
there's Micah Parsons. Oof.
just running right at him.
Sometimes it's not a bad strategy to run at the guy
Yeah.
like that. He's gonna make a gamble, you can get around him, but
Yeah.
he's playing that head up. They do a great job. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, not how you want to start. This game can get ugly real fast here.
Yep, it is. It's on the Eagles. I think you go right away. Try to get a shot play to AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Ride that hot hand, a heat check in a sense, but see if you can't put this game, you know, a
Yeah.
great big distance away.
If you can get like even just a 20, 30 yard gain right out of the gates here to AJ Brown, that's start thinking about the psychological battle in this game. Yeah, that's going to hit the defense pretty hard, especially as the pressure mounts for them, as you said, to start being able to get some stops.
Well, and it's just like, I mean, that like the whole halftime they're sitting there talking about AJ Brown and what they're gonna do to slow him down. If you can get him
Yeah.
play one, man.
They got play action.
Well, it's not
They
AJ
got him.
Brown, but it
Wow.
is a
Oh, it's not
chunk
AJ Brown. Yeah.
play. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God, giving him 25 there, I think.
It's the canonized Brown.
So, not quite the emotional devastation we were anticipating, but it is a
No,
devastating play.
yeah, I still think that hits. You get to midfield right away,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
it's not AJ Brown. Like you have to start worrying about Amon Ra.
Well, it's not like he hasn't been cooking all the time. It's just AJ is like every big down, he's giving
Yeah.
you hell. Got to
All
cut that
right.
upfield, Eckler.
Yeah, you get
That
the
was well
stop.
blocked, but he had 10 yards
Yeah.
if he cuts it up. But great play
That's a
from
that's a
Walker.
big, that's a big stop though on Eckler. Force 3rd and 10. You got to get a big stop here to regain some momentum back.
Good pressure.
Pressure coming up.
Hey,
Oh,
nice
I thought he was
job.
gonna run with it.
Yeah, see, Carr don't run with it though. He doesn't. He's never
Yeah.
gonna tuck it. So
Yeah.
he's playing to fight another down, 100%. So that's a big time stop. Good job from, I believe that was Malone. I'm not 100% sure on the Malone versus Horton numbers. I think that was Malone, stunting inside and forcing him to throw that away. Nice job.
Oh, let's down. All right, so you got to do better than that first drive to open up the half.
Hey, what first drive? They had the ball first. It's only been a minute and 49 seconds, dude. There's no way two
Yeah.
teams had the ball, right? Oh
Oof.
man. So
Locked up.
they were right. The Eagles have been flying to these first down runs. They play a play action, but then they don't take advantage of the aggressiveness, and they let the aggressiveness still work. I
Yep.
think it's the right play call. It just didn't get executed.
He's got a shot at it.
Oh man, C.J.
Oh,
Mosley carrying Pollard up the field. Man, what a game from Mosley. I feel like
if he
anytime you see anything, he's there.
if he lofts that one, he kind of ripped it. If he put some air under it, that might have had a better chance of. Oh, right around the screenplay. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
great tackle by Slay. Not a guy known
Rough.
for his tackling, but that's a big one.
2, 3 and outs on offense to start the second half. The only thing that was really going well for you was the offense.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I think if he lobbed it, he might have had a chance. But I think it's tough when you're asking a running back to track that ball.
Yeah.
That's I think the toughest thing with it.
Yeah,
But I do get it. I think that he should have tried it a little bit of touch on there. Pressure
pressure up the
again.
middle.
Oh
Oh,
man. Oh no.
yeah, this thing could get ugly quick.
Yeah, definitely not invited to the cookout.
Back-to-back first downs.
Oh,
Oh,
gotta reel that one in. You gotta come down with that one.
yeah. And somebody's got to make a play for the defense here to kind of wake them up. Because since the opening pick six, they haven't done anything. And if you did, the thing that sucks too is if you do give up a field goal here, that's kind of the last set of points that you can give up. They stopped them just short.
Yeah, it's kind of the last points you can give up, but it is also. I mean, you gotta do it. Oh, going
Oh, they're
for
going
it.
for it.
Oh,
Wow,
I love the aggressiveness here.
I do too. You're gonna have another shot to get a field goal to try to put the game further away. Take the shot here while you're still up by a ton, and they get it. First down.
At the very least, it uses more clock if you do the same thing. But
Yep.
we're playing to win.
Hang on one second.
So we got Goddard doing that return motion again. Oh, great jump again by Wouzier, but you gotta come down with that ball. It's the second time he's jumped that slant, and he just has not reeled it in yet. Oh man, off the helmet, nearly reeled in. Uh, though not quite reeled in yet. 3rd and 10. With all day. Hit as he's thrown. Oh man. Fortunate that hits the turf for Philly. Horton
Huge
there
answer.
on the
Yeah,
hit. So
huge answer from the Giants defense.
still get the stop.
Yep.
It was a little more interesting than you'd hope, but it still get the stop.
And not a whole lot of time taken off with the extra
Yeah,
bit
the
of damage.
time was only a kind of ancillary thing there. Yeah, you got to get time off the clock. But yeah, it's probably only like another 30 or 40 seconds
Yeah.
because they didn't run the ball. So
So if you
we threw a nuke on the kickoff team there. Micah Parsons with the tackle. Feels like overkill, but what do I know?
so if you're guessing, you probably think maybe 4, maybe 5 more offensive drives here for the Giants. You got to score twice at
You,
least.
you guys scored twice more than the Eagles do specifically.
Yeah.
They can help themselves by going for 2, of course, but they will not do that.
Yeah.
Because why would we do that?
And it's an
This is
interesting battle too because it's like if you think about it, it's like all right, if we take long drives and we take some time off the clock, we give the Eagles less of a chance to score more, but you're then also making it, that you're making each drive for them and yourself and any scores for the Eagles that much more um, of a killer.
I don't know if you guys follow Greg Olson on Twitter, but he was just talking about this exact situation the other day. Like the
Yeah,
next step in like the whole game management thing is down by 13, go for 2 when you score the touchdown, because then you save yourself a one possession game if they kick a field goal on the other end, and if you
yeah.
miss it, it's still just 7 points. Oh my
Oh,
God, that
Jesus.
could have gone wrong in 20 different ways.
There was like 6 Eagles on the screen and 2 Giants.
Yeah, it was. There's a lot of green. I'm not just talking about the turf. Oh no, not
Oh my
another
God, he
one.
did the same
The
thing.
hat trick.
He did the same thing. And CJ Stroud is going to be ripped apart by the New York media after this one.
Witherspoon crashing the party here.
Yeesh.
Yikes, dude.
Oh,
What? I mean, stop throwing the hitches on him.
yeah. They're going to go for two, and they will go. They just miss it.
Celebrating on him. His own running back.
Whew. All right.
Man.
Well, unless something crazy happens here, I think we could feel pretty good about the Eagles going to the NFC Championship game. And he just doesn't want to go down.
He was going to be something crazy to happen, but wasn't meant to be. Yeah, we don't need to watch this montage. Let me skip it. Let me skip it. Let me skip it. It's not letting me. I'm mashing X, dude. There it is. I knew it was coming, and I was trying to skip it, and it would not let me. It's like, nah, you're watching this. Don't worry about it.
A little trickery on the run, try to get something going. Pressure coming.
They're just everywhere. That is Jamal Adams, former Seahawk. A lot of refugees here.
Yeah.
Adams was essentially a dump, I think.
Mosley, too. He was with the Chargers for a while.
Yeah, that was at least a real acquisition. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think Jamal Adams was pretty cheap for trade. Remember, just trying to move on from him. I'll have to look at that trade actually. I think you got Carr obviously sitting here.
And I don't know why they're feeding Pollard so much.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Oh man.
Oh my God. There's nothing going right for him. You got to go for it.
Yep, they got to. Bringing three or four of them. I mean, they leave one of them unblocked. Oh, I still get it. Nice
Got it.
job.
Now, here's the thing, too. It's like, it's hard to fathom a team scoring 3 touchdowns in one quarter with how we operate. So you're going to need some big plays, and you just run the ball.
I mean, they're gonna have the
Again,
number of possessions. We talked about it. They still have probably two more after this, based off just time.
Yep.
Unless the Eagles go on a long drive. If the Eagles go on a long drive, they would have scored, already have made it extra possessions. So
Yeah.
it's out there, but you don't have anything left. This is perfect football from here on out.
At the very least, it's good that they're so close to the end zone at the start of this quarter that increases the chances of scoring 3 1/4.
Yeah. I mean, I think three in a regular quarter is still in play, but it's just gonna take
It's just so
something.
hard.
Yeah. The 2 minute possessions are pretty common, except for when you're in the 2 minute drill. They're
Yeah.
exceedingly rare.
I gotta say, I don't know why we're running the ball so much.
Listen, man, you don't understand, okay? You have to establish.
But you missed your chance to establish. Now you
It's
have to
never
cope.
too late to establish. The best time to establish was at the start of the game. The next best time to establish is right now. So they wouldn't. They would have been in 4th and 6. You can't make a 4th and 6. 4th and 5. Now that's manageable. Oh, come
Oh, what are we
on.
doing? What are we doing?
Uh, looking back on it, establishing seems kind of fucked up now.
That was so stupid.
It makes it a 16-point game, 2 scores technically.
The conservative play calling is also going to be on the chopping block with the New York media after this
Man, if they put up the 2 touchdowns to do this, but they miss a 2-pointer
one.
and they just settled there, oh man.
The big thing is like this is where you really need the defense to make a bit. This is where you need a pick six, like to really make yourself feel comfortable and fairly confident that you can pull off the huge comeback. You need a dramatic play that gets you points. You probably need 2 of them, honestly, and one of them I think's got to come on defense. But only a 3-man rush too. I don't.
Yeah, you gotta blitz, you gotta move off the spot.
And the Eagles still throwing the ball too, right out of the gate. Oof, big hit, but he gets the first down.
Yeah, I mean they're playing it right though. It's way too much time left to sit on the ball. That's how
Yep.
you let them in, because you can only let off a couple minutes of the clock when you just run it out, and which they have ran the ball good enough they might get first downs anyway doing that. But
Yeah.
writhing in pain, but he's back. Don't worry about it.
Just a stinger.
Just a stinger. Those don't hurt.
Oh.
Good coverage.
Oh, he dropped it.
Jones again.
That's a
Third
nice
and
break.
8.
Stops the clock. 3rd and 8. And still, I feel like the Giants haven't really blitzed a ton.
No,
this
they
game.
have not.
They send a little bit here. Incomplete. That's a big break.
Hey, listen. You gotta get away with pass interference every now and again. Just tackle
Sometimes
him.
you gotta,
Listen,
sometimes
they're
you
not
gotta
gonna
keep
call
the
it a
win.
big. They're not gonna call it on a big 3rd down. Just tackle him at the top of the route.
See, this is what the Chiefs have figured out in real life. Sometimes you gotta cheat to win.
You
Just
just
kidding.
tackle in every possession, because they're not gonna call it. They can't
Yeah.
call it every time. They're gonna call 5 of them a game.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught.
You got 45 plays of plus play to give up 5 penalties. That's a dub right there. And Witherspoon's like, I'm actually just gonna catch it instead.
I like how we got 2 montages of Stroud throwing.
I can't skip them either.
I think if you hold down the button,
I was holding it down this time. Didn't skip it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It is a skill issue. Oh, there he is.
Wow.
I was waiting for the Parsons one. He goes one-on-one with Andrew Thomas, and he gets a sack.
That takes Stroud out of the zone too. Oh, ref, get out of the way! Come on.
He's like,
You're
he
ruining
took a,
great
he took a page out of
celebration.
AJ Brown's book there. He was reading the book on the actual field now instead on the sideline.
But I don't know. Was the player purposefully helping out on that, or did Micah Parsons just decide to sit on a teammate's back?
Definitely helping. Teamwork, man. This is not looking great. Oh, they set the screen. All right. Go inside. All right, fine, go
Around
outside.
him.
Ooh.
He got him. Nice juke move.
All right, Pollard, listen, if you got some more of that in you, I'll take back all the mean things I said about you.
Right over the middle.
Hell yeah, first
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Hyatt using the rarely utilized levitation move to get the extra yard,
This man has learned how to manipulate gravity.
and he uses it for 1 yard.
And when they're down by 2 scores with 5 minutes to play.
Listen, he's too suspicious to use it early in the game.
Yeah. It'll be big for next year if he can keep that up.
Well, he deflects the interception. At the very least. Witherspoon is hunting number 4 right there. Oh, they're going to run this, and Mosley's going to blow this shit up right in the gap, isn't he? Well, I was
Oh,
close.
Yeah, they did the old fullback dive.
You don't have that much time left, Giants. I don't know if you've put this together yet. Um, time is
It is
of the essence here.
it is the fourth quarter. You are down by a lot.
There is indeed not a lot of time left. Oh man.
You're inching close to that 2 minute warning already.
And you want to be scored before 3 minutes, like I always say. But they had the ball with plenty of time. This has been a 3 minute drive so far. This is a
Can we get a
slow
shot play?
drive. No, we're not
Can we
going to
get
get
a
a shot
shot play?
play. We're going to get a
Please.
slow run. I can't get them to get a spy on anybody who can actually run like fast. But they had a spy ready for the one scramble of the day for Stroud. That's crazy.
They've got to just be locking these dudes up downfield. Like
They
that's
are,
got to be
dude.
it.
It's anytime I see anybody run a route, they're smothered.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hyatt did not want that one at all.
you did not want that smoke.
Oh, here's my favorite formation right here. I love this formation. Nothing bad happens out of this formation.
Which is so funny because bunch is like such a highly used formation in the NFL.
And in Madden, like the gun bunch is oh my god.
Oh,
Well, I must say that's not usually the bad thing that happens out of this formation.
I think there's a chance he might have been down, but
Yeah, it was pretty late. They're not reviewing it. That shit's over.
no.
Man, this Eagles team
They're so good.
so good.
Oh.
That
And
is
the
so.
Giants seem to have
I
switched.
want teams to do this. So St. Brown down. See if he goes to the tunnel. Okay, he's fine. All right, the double dodge there, running out the clock. Oh man.
Yeah, I would. I wish that there was an option. I wish that men would do this. Please pull these guys off the field.
Yeah, there's no reason AJ Brown needs to be out here blocking right now.
There's no, especially like Derek Carr. There's no reason Derek Carr has to put himself on the line.
I mean, Derek Carr would be out here still. He'd just be handing it off though. Like
Yeah.
he wouldn't be throwing the ball or nothing. But yeah, AJ Brown wouldn't be out here right now. It probably wouldn't even be Eckler actually running the ball.
Yeah.
Goddard wouldn't be down here blocking either. The Giants still think they have a chance, which I mean I guess is fair. Don't roll over on the season yet.
Running the ball, kicking the field goals. Whoever this coach is getting fired Monday morning, even though he made it to the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah. They threw the ball, which I wasn't even registering at the time, but yeah, this is over. Goddard.
Derek Carr with a 324 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had the one pick early in the game, but since that pick, he has been very good.
They're gonna hire Brian Flores and just blitz every play. So they can get the ball back with about 20 seconds left or so, probably 15 once you count the punt in. So that's what the Giants are
80
angling
yard,
for.
80-yard bomb, onside kick, get it back, 80-yard bomb.
2 point conversions each time. That was a actually now that I think about it, longer play like that. I didn't even think count in the actual run plays. Yeah, they're definitely not getting this ball back. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's 15. Oh, shit. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. They're going to kick this field goal, too, actually. Come to think of
Yeah.
it. Clutch silencer there by Dexter Lawrence as they're about to ice the game. Blocked kick, return for a touchdown, 2 point conversion.
Onside kick, 80
I haven't seen a blocked kick live. There have been some in Sim, though. Not going to be that one.
Well, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for making the NFC Championship game. An impressive season continues for them.
$10 million well spent for Derek Carr. He'd probably spend $10 million on one playoff win.
Yeah.
I would. 100%.
Especially if that gets you to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, true.
And Hurts is completely out for the season, right?
Yes, Hurts is not coming back.
So if they're going to win, they will need a Nick Foles-esque postseason from Derek Carr.
I was really hoping that was going to be Carson Wentz doing it, though. That would have been
Yeah.
so fun. But he was so bad. That's my bad. My bad. I didn't complete that one. Oh my god, he just blitzed through. He phased through the entire offensive line right there. I should have known. That's why Parsons gonna be DPOY. He's got wall hacks. They're punting. I don't even know why. 4 seconds. This fight song kind of sounds exactly like the Soviet anthem, doesn't it?
I can't quite hear it, but oh, absolutely.
Oh shoot! I accidentally hit resume game or like leave game. I was trying to skip the rest of it. Oh shoot! It kind of does, right? I think it every
Yeah.
time. I'm like listening to like the thing after I'm done with the games, trying to upload it. Oh, that's why I can't. I'm not on the right controller. So I only have so many ports I can use on this computer, so I have to unplug the controller that I use to set things up to plug the computer itself in, and then replug it in because I only have, again, so many things I can use with the adapter here.
Ugh. All right, now here's the Johnny versus Steele.
Trying to get to the box score first so I can show that for the recording here. But I
Total yards gained. You should next season. You should include the team stats and stuff.
no. TJ Mosley, 17 tackles and the sack. Fucking Witherspoon. All right, and that